Well, howdy doody. Well, welcome to Ice Age TV, or today we're gonna call it Concrete Age TV. Yeah, oh boy, I gotta go do a job. I gotta go pour 2 concrete pads. Actually, doing it for somebody else. It's incredible what I talk myself into to help others. So yeah, I'm actually doing a favor for somebody else, doing work at their site. That's not my site, but it is what it is. The Iceman does what he does, but it's a project. It's an hour and a half away, and then it's going to be some pouring concrete, mixing concrete. I just got stung. There was a major wasp nest in this unit, and it was on its side. I didn't see it, and I pulled it up, and a damn bee got me right on my belly. But thank God I have the wasp and spray killer, because that enabled me to kill them and get rid of them. And but anyways, this is my creativity. Joe actually figured this out years ago. I used to take a really big container of water, and Joe grabbed a bunch of my cans just sitting around that I haven't used in years, that say kerosene on them, and we made them into water jugs for our water capability to do our jobs. And it's actually a lot better, believe it or not. And I was like, Joe, that's a pretty damn good idea, dude. So that's what we're doing here. And Brian's already gone. I gotta go meet him way up the road. That's so interesting. Which is which? So why don't I have that cap anymore in this? I have no idea. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just gonna dribble out in the back of the bed a little bit, I guess. But anyways, it's a day, and today's her 80s. Next week, or back in the 90s. Now, Ginger's finding something in this shed. I don't know what the hell she's finding, but she was going in there and dragging something out. I have no idea what the hell that's about. But anyways, that's what it is. And my ass is going to be killing me, because it'll be an hour and a half ride one way. And it's going to be very interesting to see. My tuchus will be killing me, but I got to change out of my... I'm going to get into gear where I can get myself all concrete dust on me and blah, 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 and da-da-da-da. So there it is. That's the big day. I know sometimes people think I just sit around all day and look pretty and make videos, but I do have to go do manual labor, which for me, it's like, But this is just one of many more jobs I'm going to actually be doing for this individual that I have a relationship with. But do I make money? Well, sure. Not a lot, but it is what it is. So for the drive to over to Maryland, and the traffic and the beauty, and see us in action. Now, this is where a cover really does pay off. You're not worried about something flying out of the bed going down the highway. Now this is all good to go. And, you know, for me, every now and then I do have to carry around some heavy duty weight to a degree. And what's nice about this truck is adaptive cruise. So to give my right side of my body rest on driving to this location, because it's a good hour and a half away because of traffic. It's up in Reisterstown, Maryland. So it's north of Baltimore off of 795. There's a Home Depot near this job site. It's a gas station. Mind Ginger, that I'm pouring concrete pads for another guy to put his machines in, and it's just a relationship with the guy that it's a very unique relationship, to be very honest with you. Which sometimes you're like, I'm just done. I'm done fixing your equipment. That isn't really what I do, but this is just a unique relationship because of certain circumstances that we have arrangements on. So anyways, so for me, come on puppies, come on, let's go. We lucked out big time. I'm not getting stung the hell out of. Brian got the leg, I got the stomach. Now the dogs want to get in there, but the problem with the dogs, they get stung like you can't believe. Come on, let's go, let's go. Time to go in. Got to get them in, change out. I haven't had breakfast yet. And then I got to get on the road. Brian's already left, had me to take care of work, but then I'll just meet him up there. I got to get my drill, my gun, my screws, my hammer. I got to remember that. I just kind of thought of that. Come on, pups. And there's now, is that Gypsy? That's good. So where's Rebel? Oh, there he is. Rebel, you're so funny. You're a funny boy. All right, you don't have a pan, which I just remember that. I got to go clean his pan up and change that out. So that's a project. Oh, it's the project of just getting out of here. Never simple as I cleaned up the Rebel Boys, whatever we're gonna call the damn thing, tray. Because I got to thinking, if he craps again, it's gonna be a disaster in the house. So now I gotta get him out of the cage to get this in. Like I say, if he craps again, it's gonna be a disaster. So now, I could have taken the Jeep today, but the only problem with the Jeep is it doesn't have adaptive cruise. So I just have to think to myself, why do I want to do that when I don't have adaptive cruise? So gotta get my tools. I'll have all my gun. How much energy does my gun have? Might want to get an extra one. Battery. Get my back support. Oh, it doesn't end, you know. You try to get a shop, can't get a shop. I need a battery for, it's just Murphy's Law. I'll be out on a job and the battery would die. And then you'll be, see this truck here, I'm not really setting it up to work out of. It's more about just getting concrete. Got to get my glasses. I mean, it's just the little things that start taking up your day. All right, so now for me, I started at 10:30 this morning of getting ready to go do a job. Now for me, I'm spread out a lot of locations in my business, and when you do these jobs, they turn into all-day jobs because I am literally an hour and a half away just to get to the job. I mean, I'm an hour and a half away, and I gotta go be Home Depot, get concrete, then get on the job, do the job. This is an all-day job. I won't get back home today till probably 5 o'clock. But for like the guy that I'm doing the job for, you know, when he gets the bill, he'll be like, "What the hell?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, man, you don't get it. This was a whole day job, and it's a 2-man job." So for anybody out there, if you were to put in, let's just say 6 hours of work on manual labor, concrete job, and then you gotta remember, the IRS rule, it used to be like 64 cents or 68 cents per mile. So then one thing I gotta get, man, why did I take a cable out of this damn truck? These are things that drive you nuts. Why don't I have a cable? I mean, what a joke. Already, just for me, I've been out of this truck 1 time to move it, 2 to park it, 3 to move it, 4 to park it, 5 to move it, 6 to park it, 7 to move it, 8 to park it, 9 to move it, 10 to park it, 11. I've already gotten out of this truck 11 times. You know, and as you get older in life, this is the stuff that just really starts to wear you out. It really does. As you get older in life, it wears on you. I've done this. You just have no idea. I've been doing this now for close to 30 years of going out and doing concrete jobs, digging ditches. I don't do it every day of my life, but I still have to go out and do it to make a living, which years ago, I still wanted to get out of what I do, but I couldn't. I'm stuck like everybody else in life, unless you win the damn lotto, which that's like getting struck by lightning. Probably not even, I don't know, it's crazy how many people are winning lottos. And the Virginia Lotto has some games that you play online. They get up to millions. I'm talking about, they get up to $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $5 million, $6 million. And you play them online, and it's like being a casino, and people win these lottos, and you never hear about them. I have witnessed a bunch of these online gaming that you play online where the the big win is $3, $4, $5, $6 million, and you never ever hear even anything about this. You know as well as I do. If you won $6 million today on the lotto, and even if you got $3 million, you're set. There you go. Here's Brian. I don't even know what the hell I was saying, to be honest with you. Too much crap going on. All right, here we go on the joyful day of doing the work for others. Yeah, why do I do it? Yeah, why do I do it? But I do it. In the big Chevy heavy-duty Bison, the weather's not bad. I'm doing this job today because, man, next week's going to even be worse. But I got a ton of jobs to do next week, too. So it just doesn't end. But Steve, that sting, that bite got me pretty good, but not too bad. When I got bit downtown on my finger, it was radical. I'll never forget that. Those bees, those wasps, man, they can do some damage. You guys on all day, I'll be gone all day, man. This is going to be a long day. It is what it is. So, get up the road here and have some fun, right? In the big old HD truck. Oh, hell. You gotta be kidding me. Nope, I did. For a minute, I didn't think I closed my barn doors. Alright. One thing's for sure. This is a really nice riding truck. It really is. I mean, this is just such the vehicle. And it's just really incredible that really such the Chevy guy. How the hell did I get... The Ford Raptor truck is really what drew me to the Ford product line. And the Ford credit on how I had a relationship with Ford where I could really get anything I wanted. And that was the dangerous part. You know, that's what I talk about. And it was arguments. And I mean, and here's the thing. You have no idea how Steve, the head finance guy of Coons Baltimore Ford, you have no idea how many times he made personal calls to like the president of Ford Credit to overrule all the no's among the managers. So I mean, so I know the YouTube guys are like, well, you know, it was you. No, because the reality is, if Steve had said, man, I just can't get the deal done, I'm like, okay, fine, that's fine. But they had money in every damn deal I did with them, and good fat money, so they wanted those deals like at any cost. And I've even talked to Steve and said, you know, I kind of feel bad for you because all those deals that you did have gone bad. I mean, I just can't imagine that the finance side, I'm just amazed that the upper management hasn't kind of had a change of feelings about Steve, of how he went beyond, but do these guys even know? So here's the real story. Does the higher up guy even know about what happened? Probably not. I mean, higher up guys have too much stuff on his plate. There's too many other businesses and people going broke. But it's the commercial side. You know, a lot of my business was done on the commercial side. So, you know, once again, you can sit here and say it's all my fault, but at the same time, I was always like, you know, we're pushing it. I would tell Steve, like, we're pushing it. I'm like, you know, we're really pushing it. We're pushing it. I mean, do you understand that? And he's like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. Here, have another drink at the bartender. Here's some more fentanyl for you, dude. You'll be all right. Just keep on paying me. You're beautiful. I mean, come on, man. I'm not letting go of this big auto because it's so unfair, everybody. And I don't care what the YouTube guy says. I don't agree with you. I think you got something going on where you make money off of the dumbasses in the industry. That's the only thing I can figure out. There's got to be something going on. You're not going to tell me. I already know that. You buy lots of cars, but you're actually keeping all of them? You're telling me you're buying 80 cars a year? But are these exotic cars, collector's cars? I mean, it's very vague of what you're saying. Very vague. So if you're buying like 80 cars a year, you know, you're going to have a massive warehouse to keep all these cars. So I don't understand. Are you buying 79 vehicles and then flipping 79 vehicles or half of them? I have no idea. And once again, you're behind the closed doors, you really don't want to talk about it. My gut instinct is that okay. So here's something I do know, because I have relationships with people that own dealerships. So if you're really smart, you own a used car dealership, what you do is you go buy, in today's world, it's going to be probably a $20,000 vehicle. But you go buy a $20,000 vehicle and you outright own it as a used car dealer. And then you have a guy come in that can't get credit, and what you do is you rape him. You sell him that $20,000 vehicle, and you make him pay a lot of money every month to try to keep it. And what happens is he'll probably default and not be able to keep it. So let's just say that he pays $5,000 or $10,000 worth of payments on it, and then you have to take it back from him. Well, it's the biggest secret in the used car market if you do this stuff. So you take it back and you do it all over again, everybody. So now you sell it to another guy. And another guy gets it and he drives it for a year or 6 months, and he ends up paying $5,000, $7,000, $10,000, whatever it may be in the car. And so then once again, he defaults, you take it back, and then you sign up the next person to do it. So, you may end up having 4 or 5 different owners of this vehicle over maybe 5-6 years. And sure, the vehicle's going to accumulate miles and everything else, but your $20,000 may get you back, $10,000, $20,000. I don't even know the number, but that's a gig that goes on, because there's so many people out there that have destroyed credit and they can't get credit. Now here we go. So I'm already in the traffic. It's going to be a long day. This is summertime, Thursday. A lot of people are out and about on the roads. My right side's already killing me. I wish this freaking seat had a massaging seat. That would be nice. So anyways, I'm just keeping an ongoing conversation going about how the auto industry, these guys, it's just, I don't know why people feel, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like Skyline Harley right now, they do huge social media advertising. And it seems to be working. I see Skyline Harley showing at least 1 or 2 people every day that they're opening selling a motorcycle. So, but, for them, to sell 40, 50 motorcycles for the month, they may be selling more than that, but that's nothing to write home about. That's no great big numbers. But the point is, like right now, they always have promotions to try to get you to go to their dealership to lure you in. And right now, the latest one is, look at this here. This is going to be a super duper big gas station, but not really. The irony is, by the time they put that station all together, it's not going to be as big as it may seem it is, even though they promote it as a super pumper. The downside is the traffic in the morning. It's going to be hard. Well, he has a station across the street. Same owner, same guy. That's where I was originally. That was supposed to be originally where the Lawn and Garden dealership was supposed to be for me many years ago in 2004 and 5, when I was negotiating with a guy that owned that land. I had a guy that owned that land, but he didn't own it. He had a mortgage on it, and he had partners on it. And he tried to get the zoning to be able to build the Lawn and Garden equipment dealership there, but you had to redo the whole road infrastructure. It was a very expensive endeavor. And so he kept on luring me along that he's going to build this brand new piece of property and dealership, and I was going to be his partner. It was never meant to be, trust me. That'd have been a fiasco, because that was all right at the 2005-6 time frame. By the time the building would have been put up by 2007, as the economy went south right after he opened it, it would have been a total disaster. It never would have worked. It didn't work. I'm the guy who went off my own, didn't own the land, but I paid rent. But the whole point is, going back to the auto market, about how these dealerships get to sell you something, and that's what I was saying about Skyline Harley, is they're luring you in. So right now, Slick, one of their sales guys, was telling everybody on social media yesterday, if you come to our dealership, they're giving out $20 gift cards for 4 select restaurants in the area. That was his presentation. Come by Skyline Harley, and if you come by today, and you make an appointment, you qualify to get a $20 gift card for lunch at one of these 4 restaurants that we bought these cards for. Okay, sounds great. So you call up Slick, hey, I'm going to come by and talk to you, see you today. I got an appointment, right? Yeah, sure, what do you want to do? Oh, I don't know, look at your bikes, whatever. Okay, so now last night on Facebook, what it says is, and the real story is, if you come by on an appointment and you fill out a credit application, then you get the $20 gift card. Oh, so the $20 gift card is all about you buying a motorcycle. It isn't about just coming by to say, hey, hi, let's hang out together, let's walk around the showroom, enjoy the pretty scenery. No, it's about you have to buy a motorcycle to get the $20 gift card. That's what that's about. Come on, man. All right, so you're just, when you're the guy that's wanting to buy something, go to a car dealership, motorcycle dealership, whatever, yeah, there's no influence on your decision making. Give me a freaking break, you YouTube guy. Come on, man. Come on. Tell me your real story. I want to hear your real story. I really do. What are you really doing? Come on. Give me the story. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows who you are. So why can't you tell your whole story? That you're buying old cars, new cars, whatever it may be, collecting cars. You just like to buy the latest, greatest, and you're just keeping them, and your goal is to have 1,000 cars one day or something. Come on. Nobody knows who you are. I don't know who you are because your username hides you. So why would you be scared to tell you what you're really doing? I mean, come on. Share why the auto industry, or would you be harmed? In so many ways, I think you'd be harmed if the auto industry had to take responsibility for these sales. Well, today I get to see new scenery, everybody. That's one thing about traveling around. You think you know where you live, you don't. So I'm going up an area I haven't been to. So it'll kind of be neat. Nice change of scenery. Even though I drive around these general areas, but then Waze takes you on these back roads to avoid all the major lockdowns on the Beltway and everything. And it's always lockdowns in the Beltway. Now I got the adaptive. Yeah, my right leg's definitely feeling it today. The right side of my body. Incredible how it's just so painful, everybody, till you actually have it happen to you. You don't really understand it. That's just from living behind the wheel of these vehicles for so long that it's just really taking a toll on my body. You know, as you get your 60s, they say, I was reading somewhere, they say your big change in life in your body is like starts at your 40s, and then you're 60, and then like when you're in late 70s is when you really start to notice a big change in how your body, its capabilities. And I can honestly say, yeah, no doubt. This is beautiful country up here just outside of Baltimore. You know, you never realize how much open land and how much farmland and just how much beautiful scenery and areas there are until you really get out and drive around and explore your own backyard. But as always, it's traffic everywhere. Now, would you think you're just we're maybe 5 miles east of Baltimore. Would you even believe that? I'm not embellishing. Yep, never been down this road. In all the years I've been running the roads, I've never ever been down this road. Now this wouldn't be a bad road for a motorcycle ride on a quiet day. It'd be an enjoyable ride. How about that, huh? Look at you, feel like you're in the forest. Yeah, just beautiful, actually. Patapsco Valley State Park here in Maryland, near the water. What's the big lake? Gotta stay focused. I'll miss my turn.